That sucks. I've only been to one game of his, and it sounds like that's gonna be the only game.
That does suck.
He said he's gonna be out for like at least probably another couple weeks, and that'd be pushing past the 5th.
Ugh.
Like, kind of like it's actually 3 weeks from actually today, but
Well,
it's pushing it a little bit. It's not just that he needs to come back because they are so struggling without his ass being on the core.
yeah,
Like, they're 3-7 without him.
I know. I sent you an league invitation on
League
Madden.
invitation.
Yeah, but I traded away. Jacoby Brissett for Michael Cohen or whatever. Or not Michael Cohen. The running back for the Bears. What's his name?
Running back for the Bears. I don't know. I'm not a Bears fan.
I'll pull him up. It's Tarek Cohen. Tarek Cohen. He has an 83 versus a Marlon Mack is a 77. First TY. I need TY number 1. Here we go. Starting the first quarter versus the Eagles.
Off we go on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep. Oh, look at the juke. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he powers his way up past the 30. It's
4-yard rush.
It'll bring up second down.
Oh, that's not good.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
On second down, here's Love.
I got one-shotted. I'll kick the ball.
It's complete here to T.Y.
Nice
Hilton.
T.Y. Hilton, 20-yard catch.
But not before they work it across midfield.
Ow.
The numbers from last
Dude,
week for Hilton.
I hope not.
He was no doubt a key piece to their puzzle of victory.
I don't know if you want to go to any of the games, but
you just know he's going to be in the middle of everything.
Imagine if they played Pittsburgh next season.
They do play Pittsburgh next season.
And across the midfield, stripe into Eagle territory.
That would be awesome. I would go because Antonio Brown's not going to be there, and Le'Veon Bell's not going to be there. So I would definitely go to the game.
Yeah, I guess neither are going to Indy.
Huh?
Neither are going to Indy.
I don't know if it's in Indy or not. I'm trying to see. They're away for the Steelers.
Yeah, going to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, no. The home games are Broncos, Raiders, Falcons, Panthers, Dolphins, Texans, Jaguars, Titans. Away, Buccaneers, Saints, Chargers, Chiefs, Steelers, Texans, Jaguars, and Titans. That's a hard schedule. Whew. The Saints, Chargers, and Chiefs all in a row, and the Steelers. Whew. Those are some hard games there.
That time by Brandon Graham. To throw on second down is Locke. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. He doesn't find a ton
I don't like
of
Michael
Cohen.
Terry
Just
Cohen.
inside the 45. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a
And
third
there's
down.
Marlon Mack.
See another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues.
Do you know how Ezekiel Elliott would do the eat it up, like with the spoon?
Because their ability to make people miss in the open field.
That's just like, you know what he does?
Another good
He goes
reception
like,
there. The Colts on the march.
Oh yeah, I think I saw him doing the playoffs. Yeah, he's like, keep giving me the ball, bro. I'm hungry.
Like, what if a defensive guy stopped him for a loss and he did the same thing to him?
Well, that wouldn't make sense.
I know, but
it
would be rubbing it
mock
into
it.
him. Yeah, like mocking
But
him.
it was a mock, but it wouldn't make any sense. You gotta
I know.
do something that actually does make sense.
I wonder if they would call a flag
Oh,
on it.
no, it should be like, he acts like he grabs him and then he eats him. Like, oh yeah, you didn't hungry for the ball, I'm hungry for you. Like he acts like he grabs him and like a toy. He's like, oh, and like he bites the head off or something.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late.
Come
They know
on,
to get
let's
after the quarterback.
go.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically.
Oh,
shit.
shit.
One-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their
Let's
way
see if I
back to
can
the
make this
quarterback as well.
52-yard.
That certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in
Go Rock.
practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate.
Go keep him
At
getting there.
worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And that one's not going to get them.
Oh,
Enough
shit.
juice, an ambitious effort. Well short. And this one
Oh, no
That
good.
opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind
I
up
made a
being turned away
54,
thanks
or
to
how
the
did I
missed
not
field
make a
goal.
It
52?
does especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Ah, I
They
think you
tried
put
a
it
quick hitter
flying.
inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. There are the numbers last week for Jay Ajayi. 14 carries, 51 yards, and a touchdown.
They've won 2 straight games. They have done it with the running game as the focal
You thought
point
you
of
had
their
an
offense.
overshield,
So in
but
this contest,
you didn't.
I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot-handed out of the
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a
Honest
timer
thing,
on. I mean, that
done
one
doing
came
the
in
thing.
hot.
That came in hot,
Done
but
doing the
overthrown
thing.
out of his reach and incomplete.
The thing doesn't appreciate
Back to
that.
the
It's
air
gonna
on
call him
second down.
fantastic.
Wentz,
Think it's
screen
fine.
pass to Sproles.
Nice. Held him.
Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's
3rd and 4. Let's hold him.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass.
An all-out
looked like it was
blitz.
coming together.
On 3rd
Looked
and
like there
4.
was an
I don't know
opening.
if it worked.
Still, ended up with a
Sorry,
solid
Jay.
game.
Yeah.
On play action.
Oh, play
Wentz.
action, and he was throwing on the run, and he missed his target.
I'm not sure we can spot
Good job,
any tendency
defense.
here.
Oh,
on
and
this
they're going
3rd down.
for it.
They could have run it or passed it.
They're
Either
going for a
one was
field goal,
available.
and
They chose to try and get it through the air, but
Whoa.
they run successful.
Oh no, they're going for it.
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it.
Oh, Nick Foles. Why was he going for it in a fake field goal on 4th down at the 50-yard line?
Attempt to begin
Huh?
with,
They
so
picked
the
the field goal?
fake you might have
Yeah,
known
that was
somewhat of a
weird.
possibility.
I've never seen that, but
they weren't fooled.
I know, I've never seen that either. And I'm streaming.
Guard for the fake, but you still want to rush the kicker because it was a makeable kick. So they ended up getting the best out of the whole thing. Stuffed the fake, and they take
okay, pass interference.
However, we do have a
Dude, they never call that. Can we actually?
They just did, Tristan, and it's placed at the spot of the foul. I get it at the 2-yard line for a total of 48 yards. Like I threw it deep, and they pass interfered at the 2-yard line. So, oh my gosh, why did they do that?
Penalty flag had to come out.
They'll run forward.
Wow.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown.
Tariq Cohen for the rush. Touchdown.
His first touchdown of the new season. And the Colts are going to take a first quarter lead.
Colts are taking the first quarter lead. Wow, it's windy in this stadium.
They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out.
It's hard when it's windy.
How are we going to slow down this running game? Because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before
Why would
he's
they
brought
run it
down.
out? Why would the
At about
computer run it out?
23-yard
I've never seen
line.
it do that.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23.
I got a trade guy. I mean, I got a guy off the trade block.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And a diving grab. I think
From
he got
Chicago
that,
as well, and
Solid way
MLB.
to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, partner, when
What's
you
MLB
ask anyone
mean?
other than your QB
Middle
to throw the
linebacker.
ball, you must have a lot of
Middle
confidence, or you
linebacker.
think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
They're going deep in the playbook,
That's
and
what
a
an
great
MLB
grab on the
stands
other
for.
end. And unable
What's
to
your
get
real
the field there,
baseball?
so he'll take
Huh?
this up to about the 37.
What's ILB?
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up
Inside
linebacker.
linebacker. Yeah.
Another
So it's pretty the
scouting
same
report
thing.
on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker.
LO,
What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those
I think
guys.
there's a,
And hard
what
running's
is there,
gonna
an
get him over the
L,
40 to the
O,
42. And that time
L
the tackle
something.
by Malik Hooker.
3rd and 4.
Despite the
for
blitz, they're still
Eagles.
able to pick up a
LOB?
nice solid
Yeah, I
game.
think it's
The disadvantage of
LO.
blitzing
That's
often
left
alters the normal
outside
spacing and
linebacker.
run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Throwing now is Wentz.
Motherfucker.
And Jeffrey's got it.
Alshon
A
Jeffrey.
first catch for Jeffrey. Good enough for a first down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in
zone.
one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him
Joey
somehow.
zone.
I'm going to have to make
From
someone else
man-to-man.
beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Like,
Now Wentz toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
The Colts
Mike
played a lot
Wallace,
of
the
zone.
intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete.
I'm trying to name
And partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Goes underneath for Sproles. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a gain of 17, and it'll give them a first down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. Wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. Big time running play and create extra
Nice.
space.
Linebacker was awesome.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to
I
the
gotta
line of
get it
scrimmage.
out.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity.
Damn! Darren Sproles just ran it in. For 7.
Darren Sproles, 15 yards.
I ran it in for 7 and then he
extra
ran it.
point of tying this thing up. And there you
You
go.
can't win
Nothing
it
really
yet.
too
The music is
complex.
going off. That's
Block,
funny.
Keep to your assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play, and result, touchdown.
Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Look, and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Now Love. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he fires
Oh,
one that's
wow, that was
intercepted.
terrible.
Picked off by Ronald Darby.
Damn, I just
They
threw
will
a pick.
finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
I mean, that was a terrible
They
pick.
take over 1st and 10
Decision.
following the interception.
Throw it that deep. It was not that.
So after the INT, here's Wentz.
That didn't go open.
Complete to Rodgers. And he gets it down to the 32. Give him 9 there on the first down
Good luck.
completion.
Oh, I'm getting mad at you.
Seeing that play and understand just how
Mm,
tough
should
it
get
is
rid
to
of him.
cover tight ends, especially the ones running.
I already got
man
rid of
nowadays.
Jacoby Brissett.
Makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would
That's
have
who
had
I
a really
traded for
difficult
this.
time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
For my running
Yeah, and
back.
that's fun, isn't it? And put a really nice game right there on first down for them. There's like a nice second
They're
down
just
for
making
them.
every
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
play.
17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive
They
will
can't
continue.
stop them.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with
Oh
his
my
size.
God.
The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed,
I'm gonna
and
do-
their route running savvy.
Now a throw on first
forgot
down
to do
there,
a
but it's
thing.
incomplete.
Oh, I
And
feel
he just
stupid.
throws this one away. Smart decision here this close
Forgot
to
to
the
do a
end zone, and
thing.
it brings up 2nd down.
Forgot to get bouncy.
Wentz will try again on 2nd down. Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And it's
Damn, I thought that was going to be a pick
He'll get
six.
all the way up close to the 35.
Well, at least I got the interception. That was the best part.
The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was
Let's
a case
get
of being a
Cohen.
little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. A shotgun snap for Love. Shakes off the sand, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. Brandon
He's playing
Graham
like he did the first game.
in there to get him
Awful.
for a loss of 5.
The competition comes up in so many different
What's
ways.
different,
And
Jock?
right now,
It's like right now, bro.
their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw
Wow.
the first one of this game.
Now,
What the
meanwhile,
hell is
a
it?
pass
Oh,
that's
3
shot
for
and
6,
intercepted,
40 yards
and
in the
winds up falling
interception.
incomplete.
Well, nearly another
50%,
interception there. That would have been 2
40
drives in
yards
a
in the
row with a
interception.
pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And he couldn't get it to check out. That kicks all the way into the end zone
Another one.
for a touchback.
No, I punted the ball, and I
And
almost
nice
got
little
at the
drive
1
going
yard
last
line, but
time.
it
Threw the
gently went
interception
into
in the
the
red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already.
Bro.
In a spot where you're thinking you
He
got
threw
3
that
on the
on the
board for
ground.
sure, and to come away with nothing, That's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will be up for it.
Reservoir.
Oh boy, partner, did
Stop
that
using all
just
these
happen?
fancy names, Ghost. I have no idea what they are. Put it in the electric reservoir. And I'm like, what is that?
Open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got
Alright,
away
it's a
with one
thing.
there. They only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
Damn. Fuck this shit, man. This is so damn loud.
A nice gain of 21 yards.
Like, I knew who they were throwing it
There's
to,
completion to the
and they
tight
couldn't
end.
make
Look at the
this
size
play.
of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes. One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions,
You know you when you're
I can
angry.
just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half.
Oh my god, why couldn't you go for the interception with Thais Farley? At least it was incomplete though.
And it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence.
Jabal
He'll
Sheard,
throw
it's
any
in
place,
your
anytime,
hands right
anywhere.
now.
That time it fell incomplete. Throwing his Wentz. They dump off to
Oh,
Ajayi.
get it. Oh, the Colts got it. They fumbled. They fumbled.
Yes, they have. So the defense
Nice.
there.
Oh, there's a booth review. Come on.
Credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive.
Damn. Fuck you.
Field is reversed.
He was down.
They run with Ajayi. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. There to stop it.
3rd and
Darius
2.
Leonard.
But that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
Now it's Ajayi. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Good
A
job,
loss of a
defense.
yard, and it brings up 4th.
They're not going to
Anytime
make
you
a
call an
field
inside
goal
running
from
play,
here.
you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
And
That
this
was
is
terrible.
off
That was
target
not
to the
even
left.
close.
Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this game will
They
remain
made
tied
a
here
terrible
in quarter
mistake.
number
That was
2.
awful.
So
Not
it's an
even
empty
close.
possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
They'll run with Mack.
Okay, so I don't see the running back I just traded for,
They
and
tried a
why
quick hitter
not?
inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
That was a risk.
Yardage here, back at the
Didn't
47.
pay.
That'll make it 4th
Didn't
down
pay
after a
off.
loss of 1.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board.
Oh, and I just punted it to Timbuktu on the moon. I just punted it way
Eagles
out there.
offense now, they head back on the field. Last time out, they had that long
Yeah,
50-plus
that
yard
was
field
awful.
goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one from
Nice.
that position again? And I would dare say
4-yard
that the answer
loss
would be
for them.
yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Oh, this is a close game. It's 7-7.
First and foremost, but if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Here's Ajayi. And that closed up quickly there as he gets
we can all not get anywhere. We all just punt.
Gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
It's like one of those games.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times.
Defensive game.
This is going to be 3rd and 13. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. It'll be a 50-yard
have a minute 47.
And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted.
Andrew Luck has 46 yards in his first half. What? And with 11 quarters, only 48 yards.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception.
We'll have to be that again.
Second there.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing. And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. The Colts on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Luck. Inside, it's and now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Yeah, put it before.
Oh my gosh. That's all he said. I mean, that's all you're watching.
They are going for it. It's Luck. And he's got Rodgers.
No, I'm just guessing.
And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. On 1st down, it's Luck. Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit. Now it's Luck off the bootleg. On the move to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side.
Oh my God, Eric Ebron.
Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Just seen that.
That's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Where's the running back that I paid for?
They'll run it now out of the gun.
And I didn't.
Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. As they get the stop, just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
I'm normal.
And the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. Luck now to throw. Over the middle, it's caught by Rodgers. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Now a first down throw. Luck. Past the 20. Throw left side complete. That's Mack. That one goes for 24 yards. First down now, but that clock rolling. They go play action here on first down. Rolling to his right. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
How do you spike the ball?
You double tap circle right after the play ends. Like after, right after the play ends, just double tap it. Just keep hitting circle, and once they act like they're going to rush to run a play, they're actually going to get in the formation to spike it.
As the first half
Good.
is winding down,
I just
and
scored
the
a
Colts
touchdown.
are in for 6.
That's not
That
good.
touchdown gives them a touchdown lead.
Oh my God.
Whatever.
Great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the
Vinatieri,
sideline,
full of
special teams defense
Vinatieri.
scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of the second quarter.
That's so embarrassing now we're saying that he pulled the Vinatieri.
I
They'll
know.
be taken in the end zone.
Do you think he'll be back next season?
And he'll wind up getting
They're
an extra
having-
couple
they had
yards
talks
here
with
for his
him
trouble
today,
as they'll
I
bring
think.
this one out to the 27. Likely time for one final snap as they
Chris
start
Ballard
out
said he
1st
wants
and
to keep
10.
him. But he said we'll see.
They'll begin the drive with a Giant. And he'll take this up near the 35.
Why are they calling
maybe
him
the
out if they're
34.
running the ball? It makes
And with
no
just
sense.
4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
I don't know.
A final shot before half for Wentz. He's going to float this one deep
Ah,
right side.
nice.
And incomplete on the deep ball. So we come to halftime here with the visiting Colts taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman
This is
and
a
our
close
EA Sports
game.
halftime report. Coach.
They have more
All right,
passing
Brandon,
yards
thanks.
and rushing
And
yards
welcome
than
in
me.
everybody to our EA Sports halftime report. Time for a look around the NFL here in week.
And we will
not
skip
doing
the
too
highlight
well.
show this week. Get right back to this week 3
I'm
matchup.
kicking it off. Fuck.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter.
Colts.
They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Nice.
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more
Gain
of
of
that.
1.
Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll
Damn
take
it,
it from
I
there.
saw
See
that.
how that recipe works. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 39 that time.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field
This guy
position
is
there?
the guy
A
that
nice
got.
attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Play action. Now Wentz. Ertz has it left side. It's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. and reading your keys. You always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there that sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. He'll get it up the middle. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
I need a pick. Come on.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter. No time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
It'll be a game of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually...
Pressure down he
So
goes.
freaking close.
Sacked at the 10.
What are you talking about?
Sheared.
I'm watching the game, and Lonzo almost made an awesome fast break layup.
It'll be 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This is a 26-yard attempt. And Elliott puts this one through. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So he missed that field goal
13-10.
but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
And we take some time to spotlight T.Y. Hilton now. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
Where the fuck is the running back?
Because it has been pretty good.
The guy that you got out of the
That
block.
things can really escalate.
Yes, I'm gonna see where he is because
Sounds like you lost him.
I don't know why he's not in.
Like he's playing hide and seek.
I want him in.
And right now, they
I got him for a
somewhat
reason.
keeping him
I
in
don't know
check,
if he's
but
just
he
not
has
on
found the end
certain
zone once.
plays, or I
Boy,
don't know what.
he can
to
Yeah,
explode
do.
usually
at
they
any
take
moment.
Yeah,
running
when you hit
backs
that
out
end zone
for
once,
certain
you want to
plays,
find
like
it again,
the
don't you?
Yes, you do. You
They're
get hungrier. You
like
get
need
greedy
the break
in a good
or
way.
Off the toss, Cohen able to slither by. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Nice, their asses always missing people.
Trying a little razzle-dazzle on 3rd and short. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I need a play call.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. They're going to go. It's locked. And this is
Oh my God,
Boy,
are you
a curious
fucking
decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. So nursing a slim lead, and that is the opposite of protecting that slim lead.
All I can think here is that head coach, he knows more about what's going on with his team than we do. He must know something's
Oh
up.
my
Either he has trouble with his
God,
punter,
help me.
right? He's worried about his defense. There's an
Sounds like
explanation
you're really
there
yourself
that
right
we're
now.
gonna ask for after
I
the
could.
game, because in this situation, I wouldn't have done that in normal
Yeah.
circumstances. But maybe he thought my best opportunity is with my offense.
Man, interesting. Back in their own territory now. We'll see what transpires.
Get his ass.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
Oh, that's not Nick Foles. That's Carson Wentz.
Busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
So that was Nick Foles.
Autry started his career out west with Oakland, now with Indianapolis.
Yeah, had 5.5 sacks last season, and guess what? He's now in charge of increasing the pass rush for the Colts. Remember when the Colts had one of the most fearsome pass rushes in the league?
Back in the day.
They're hoping Autry can get them back to that.
Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Now it's going to be 13-13.
So
What
it
the
looked like
fuck?
maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
good. And that's going to tie us at 13. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them. But that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what I think that factored in. I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
The Colts on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Out of the gun. Lock. And he's got his man Hilton.
Well, I got my man Hilton, so that's why.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Here's Locke. Looking deep for Hilton. Oh, that was dangerous.
Ooh.
Throw it into coverage, almost picked.
What's one of my players, especially in the NBA, like some of them, they feel like they gotta put like gel in their hair when they play basketball. I'm like, why?
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play.
If you ever play basketball.
Second back at the 42. Nigel Bradham in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Now we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Throwing his line. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd. Yeah, after that one.
Here in the 3rd quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account.
And he's got
wow. Nice. I saw T.Y. Hilton as soon as I snapped that ball.
T.Y. Hilton. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. Yes. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead. And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy. It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
3rd and 11 for the Eagles.
Welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. On play action, Wentz trying to lay one up deep. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Let's just take it around the 12.
Nice. That wasn't there.
They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And the Colts coming out now. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. A good pickup there on 1st as the screen pass gets them 8.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They've got
oh, my God, I don't want Marlon Mack in here.
Now Mack.
Or maybe I do. Oh, my gosh. That was an awesome play by Marlon Mack. I guess Marlon Mack is just a better one because he's the only one that's ever fucking in here. I don't know where Tarek Cohen is.
Long run. That's what got him the award a week ago. Maybe he's trying for 2 in a row here this week. They run. This is Cohen.
And he got stopped.
Cohen back at the 47. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
Right now, Marlon Mack should be the starter.
Between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
On 2nd down, here's Locke. Flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Brandon Graham in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Eric Ebron, oh my God, you fucking suck.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the legs still
there.
And
that goes in the end zone.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
This is great. This is great.
Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
And he's going to have to eat this one.
Nice coverage downfield. Results in a sack.
A lot of times people want to recreate the past, especially when the past has been successful. When the Colts were good, they flew on defense. And Kamoko Toure out of Rutgers, he can do exactly that when he rushes the passer.
Here's Wentz to throw. Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted.
Interception.
Picked off at the 38, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game.
And he's got his man.
Wow, T.Y. Hilton again.
Touchdown.
He's the only person that can make a play.
That's 3 touchdown passes now for Andrew Luck. And thanks to the interception, the Colts offense cashes in with 6. And all he takes off with it, it's a fake.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Fielded about a yard deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Carson Wentz and the Eagles make their way out to the field. With his guys trailing here in the 4th, he can ill afford a repeat of the interception that ended the last drive.
Yeah, you're 2 scores down. You take it upon yourself now to play perfect or near-perfect football if you want to get your team back into the game. But it's also tough to do when you're trying to avoid errors, yet still play perfect football.
His throw incomplete.
Forced that incompletion.
We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers.
When are you going to play
Everything seemingly
PlayStation?
has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an
When are you
incompletion.
going to play PlayStation?
They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's
When I'm going to
moves
play PlayStation,
all
what time
game
about?
long.
When are you going to play
Just about every
PlayStation?
time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
It don't make any sense.
When are you going to play
Incomplete. Nelson
PlayStation?
Aguilar, the intended
It still don't
receiver.
make
And now
sense.
it's 3rd down.
I'm
When
not
are
even
you
sure I know who
playing
this
it?
guy is out there playing right
I'm
now.
playing
This is
PlayStation
very
right now,
unlike
bro.
him, one of the most accurate
I
guys
thought
in
you
the
were
league.
watching the game.
Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you
Watch
what you
the
pinned
game
on, but defensively,
while
they've
playing.
been pretty solid.
What are you
Sometimes
playing?
you know those defend.
The Colts are going
That's
to
me.
get him. Down he goes.
Oh. 4th and 20.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a
Good job,
long one for
defense.
them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed
Oh,
and
they're
quickness of
going
that
for
defensive
it.
line is eating them alive.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Now Wentz, gotta have this one. That's to his running back, complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Oh, my God. Why is Mack in here?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there
Like
with
he's
their
still
backs
the
against
number
the
one
wall.
That's a
running
win
back.
for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little
He's still
bolder
in
now.
here.
They
The
won the
fuck?
first battle. Keep coming after him. Put the pressure on him.
Now Luck, able to push his way through. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll be a pickup of just 2. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. And he's got his target.
Eric
It's caught
Ebron,
for a
the
Colts
touchdown.
Eric Ebron, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts are able to grow their lead.
And
This
what's
is
the
what
Now
job
Luck is
play?
going to bring the Colts up here to go for the 2-point try.
Not
You have fun with this one, partner.
I am. He's now a hit, and Luck lost the football. It's out. And the offense
Okay,
will
fumble.
hold on to this one right at the 5-yard line. Lucky there. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary,
Harry
though,
just says that.
they were ready.
See, I
And I
thought she's going
think
to say
that in
shit, but she
most
says
places on the
shit.
field, if you have that much time to throw
It's
the
really
ball,
fucking
someone's
retarded.
going to shake.
Hey,
free
I
and
watched
find
the
an open
roast of
receiver.
Bruce Willis.
Condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion.
You know what?
What?
The roast of Bruce Willis. They make fun of him on Comedy Central.
And that allows you to
I
cover
know
a little
that.
bit better.
Wentz and the Eagles
Yeah,
now with a
yeah.
1st and 10 at their own 26. Shotgun now for Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Jabal Sheard in there to pick
They were
up his
playing
second
well,
sack now
and
of
then
the
it just took
afternoon.
off. I
We've
don't
been
know
around
what
this league for a
happened.
while, and many
Just
coaches never
started
pull their
sucking
starting
really
quarterback,
bad.
almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe
I
I'm
guess
willing to
it's
risk
about
an
how
injury.
you
And he'll go down
finish,
just shy
not
of the
how you
25
start.
at the 24-yard line.
It's not about how you
They'll
start, it's
wind
about
up
how you
getting 10
finish.
back as that sets him up to 3rd down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet. And he'll be grabbed from behind and
4th
slung down
down,
like a
Jabal Sheard, another
ragdoll.
sack.
Jabal Sheard getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
21 yards. Well done on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. We focus our attention now on T.Y. Hilton as he gets ready to head back onto the field. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while.
Many
3
people
trips
are
to
already
the end
predicting
zone. How
that
about
Endgame will make 3
I
bill.
think right now they would happily go to their general
Is that
manager
more than
and say, "Is there any way
Avatar?
you could get a trade for him?"
Yeah,
Bring him
Avatar's
over to our
2.7
team so
right
we
now.
don't cover him anymore because he is really having a heck of a
Damn
ball
it.
game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I
Fuck
don't know that
this
mid-game
shit,
trade's
man.
going to happen, but
Damn it. What's damn
good
it?
thought. The drive starting with a 1st down,
I
11
had the
yards on that
opportunity to
pickup.
break a huge
And when do
hole
they
in
start
my
thinking
game.
about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still
Huge
defensively.
hole.
To
Break
me,
it
you have
open.
to start right now. Here's the time.
Now I have
and
Marlon
that means
Mack
you gotta
again. I don't
stop
know
them
what
on
this
defense,
shit
not
is.
give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the
You're
ball
waiting
back
for that
and
other
try and
running
score
back to
yourself.
go in, and you're like,
Now is the
well,
time to
okay,
start
I
using
just,
those
this
timeouts.
guy's
And keep
hiding
in
from me
mind,
right
it'll
now.
also stop
I
the
lost
clock at
him.
the 2-minute warning. And he'll go down, but
So I
not
ran
before
with
getting us
Andrew Luck.
inside the 30. No one there to help
And
out
got hurt
downfield,
for
but
the
no
season because he
problem
has injuries
scrambling
on
for
him, which I
22
don't
in the
understand
first.
why.
How about that scramble by Andrew Luck? Sometimes we forget just how
Dude,
big,
the first
strong,
game Bell
and
came
yes,
back after
fast
he missed like
Andrew
5
Luck is.
games.
When
He gets
came out of
injured
college at the
again
combine,
for like another
shocked
6
everyone, ran a
games.
sub-4
So I'm like,
840.
okay, 128 this is freaking ridiculous. Our best running back can't even get
That he
healthy.
does, and I think it's helped his legs along the way as well.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this.
Okay, so which play can I get Cohen in? Oh. I'm gonna have to make him the #1 receiver.
So the Colts in
whenever
possession of the
running
football
back,
as we get you reset.
because even if I
And no
changed
doubt what
it,
they're
he's
looking
still
to do
not
is
in the
just
play.
salt away the final couple of minutes
Marlon
and
Mack
escape
is
with a
still getting
win.
most of the plays.
Is it who's starting on the depth chart?
Well, I changed it in the game for Cohen, but now it's Mack again. This is the only one that's fucking
Staying
running.
on the ground with Mack. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard
Oh
line.
man,
It's a
this pisses
pickup
me
of
off.
6 and good enough to move the
I
chain.
traded
Yeah, once
and
more,
I don't
strong
even
running,
get different.
excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Not totally home free
You
yet,
got
but
him,
it's
but you're not
looking
even
good
getting
as they
any
come up
use out of
1st
it.
and 10.
Oh my god, no.
Is almost you prefer him just to get injured, so you have a reason why he's not there.
Oh, I just threw a pick because of you. Oh, thanks,
You're
Marlon.
welcome.
Oh,
him also.
24-yard line.
No, it's because of Marlon Mack.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first
Second
down,
interception
take a
of the
shot at
game.
the end zone, and points result. In this
There's
case,
more where
though,
that came
give
from.
credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
Oh, man.
That's into the hands of Wallace over the middle. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard
I
line.
need to work and
ideal
see
beginning of the drive
if
there as they'll
Cohen
get 20 and a first
gonna
down.
make him my starter.
On
But he
first
is
down,
my
Wentz.
starter. Still don't understand.
Incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Darren Sproles. And that'll bring up second down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
Maybe need to make Cohen my number 2 running back. And maybe that'll put him where Mac is.
Then you'll definitely not get any minutes.
I know, right? And then I'm like, what the heck?
From midfield, here's Wentz.
Oh, I think it's instant starter on. Maybe.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch.
No, I can do that. I don't know.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
I don't know what to do with.
Agreed. They have to up the tempo
I want to use my Sparrow, bro. I'm sick of it. Tired of it always being disabled.
To win this ball game.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Wow, this offensive line is trash. They've had like 8 sacks.
In a row? Damn.
No, 8 sacks this game. And now another one. 9.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. And that is incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
And he's going to be intercepted
Trying to do everything all at once, and it ain't working.
Pick 6, pick 6, pick 6!
And he will score.
Kenny Moore got a pick 6. Nice. He's one of the best corners in the game.
Much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis,
No.
interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Door closed, locked,
connecting on
reinforced.
the extra point. It's in the 4th quarter.
39-13.
And it's the Dolphins that wound up winning that one.
See, I can play on this difficulty on Pro simulation, but if I go to All Pro, I lose by a lot. So, I mean, so I don't know what the... Why isn't there a middle one?
It can't go that middle. Like that precise. Like, man, what more do you want from it?
I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here."
Carson Wentz has 3
Some
interceptions
teams
and
like
no
to do something at
touchdowns.
the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to
Carson
move
Wentz
forward.
is awful.
Probably just want to put this one behind them. Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 41.
Kenny Moore has 3 interceptions. He just got another one. Damn.
Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks
Damn,
combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? As the scouting report changed, are they showing him things different than
Fucking
what he
Christ,
expected?
bro. I'm gonna fucking pull these guys.
Taking the knee, some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last
Wow,
score.
the Philadelphia coach just threw their cups on the
But
ground.
on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who's really excited. fantasy owners
Yeah.
who had them. Hey, listen, getting the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves,
Shut
can they?
them down,
I mean, what
shut
a
them
game
down,
to put up
shut
that
them
number of points,
down,
continually
shut
feel like
them
they're
down.
moving the ball,
Have you
and
heard
things
that
are
song?
working and clicking.
Shut
They
them
think they
down,
can
shut
bottle
them
this
down,
and carry
shut
it
them,
with them.
shut
And
them
as an
down.
offensive coordinator,
No.
you just don't think you can do
I
anything
have.
wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's
Been
all
on
going to work.
Madden,
That's called
actually.
being in the zone.
No.
Andrew Luck
So
had
for the
5
Colts,
touchdowns
it's
that game.
back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat.
Wonder if he'll
as they
ever have
move-
a 5 touchdown day. Probably. He will one day.
Huh?
He will have a 5 touchdown day. Andrew Luck. One of these days he will.
But he'll have 5 exceptions to go along with it.
Points are earned every week. Use all your points, as a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.
What happened to Ben retires this off season?
I don't know.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Good. I re-signed Vinatieri. Oh shit.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. I'm not that good. What's the captain? Okay, so Cohen is first on the depth chart, so we'll have to see here. have to go to bed soon because I have to wake up early. I don't have to wake up early. I have to wake up at like 11.
Why you gotta wake up so early?
Well, my grandma and grandpa are coming over tomorrow, so I get to see them, and I'm going out to lunch with them, and then I'm going out to dinner with my dad, and then when he
Welcome
gets
in,
off
everybody.
work.
It's the coach, and you're tuned into Madden 19 on EA Sports.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, it's Week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
Oh, of course.
So that will push him back.
And now we know why have no extra space to run, don't we? An illegal block in the back, that penalty will move them back.
This is Cohen. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they work this
Nice, Cohen with a 20-yard rush, Tristan. Nice.
To drive 20 big ones and a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Now it's locked. They'll leave it for Cohen, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll be a second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find them.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Well, these sacks are really piling up. Last week, it was a half-dozen sacks. And here's one on the opening drive.
And it has the potential to be what we call a gap, a game-altering play. Because, let's face it, you just mentioned 6 sacks last week. Now, if you're an offense and you saw that on tape, you've got to think to yourself, maybe I bring people in, keep them in, and try and protect my quarterback. It didn't work on that play.
A big 30-yard play on third. So opening drive, third down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on third down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a 3-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it.
I should have made Ebron number 1.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Looking right side of, he's got a man. It's Mack. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another first down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Everybody likes kung
But that call
fu
makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing a shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The former number 1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney. Coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. Third and long. It's locked. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
With the field goal on the opening drive.
Pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They won at 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I have to remind her to put in Ebron.
Dude, I just checked my legendary shard count. And guess what number it is?
The former national champion at Clemson bringing
no, I have like a lot.
And that's the signal caller, Deshaun Watson.
Well, over 600. Guess the number.
666.
Yep.
Jeez.
What are the odds? It's exactly at 666.
That is crazy.
Is that a sign?
Yeah, that you're the devil. No, I'm kidding.
2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
Watson on first down.
Okay, DeAndre Hopkins. Okay.
I want to click. Okay, I actually want to click on your stream.
4 catches.
Okay, DeAndre Hopkins.
And a touchdown.
And most teams mark down big
I was even covering him and then got off because I wanted to work on my stats.
Big playability, and we just saw it on display.
On 1st and 10, Watson, and his throw is incomplete.
There, that's more like Deshaun Watson.
Hopkins, the intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down.
Double safety blitz. It's magic. You know.
That's not what I'm saying, Michael.
I know. Do you remember when we went out to Mexican from my house?
They wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Do you remember, Tristan? Watching my stream.
No.
Play action from Miller. Now Watson. He's going to air one out.
Oh my God.
Inside the 15.
I was covering DeAndre Hopkins in my
He
hand.
gets deep into Indianapolis territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down.
Where's the DeAndre Hopkins play? I can't find it.
Well, you're gonna have to rewind it a little bit. It was just a 20-yard pass. Maybe longer than that, actually. 45 or something.
I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls get caught. They start to creep up a little bit, and that's when you can hit them big over the top.
They went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. After the penalty, it's Miller.
Wow. That defense was terrible.
Lamar Miller.
I don't know where everybody was.
And the Texans have taken the lead.
Nobody was there to be found.
Let's go to the replay and see it.
No, I don't know what the replay of the DeAndre Hopkins.
6 points.
Yeah.
Touchdown.
Okay.
That kicker looks not real at all.
This kicker? What the kicker? Oh my shit. I did not mean
What the hell?
I did not mean to. Oh, nice.
Across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great.
Let's see here. Oh, come on.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams.
Why can't I see highlights?
Special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Can I see him now? No. Alrighty.
What the hell? Just throw an interception real quick. Hurry up.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. Whoa, shifty. Whoa.
Yeah, that wasn't hard at all.
Midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That good for 22 and a 1st down. They go play action here on 1st down. Now a hit and across the football. It's out. But I believe the Colts were able to fall on this when they were. And so possession will remain with Indy.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's all for the team.
Oh my God. I gotta do it before my play, I think.
Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
This is called. It's Ryan Grant. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Yes.
A big gain there after going backwards. And
It's Mac.
He could easily picked it off.
3rd and 2, Lock.
Oh my god, I hit R1. That was not even R1. That was called fuck.
Not only was the call spot on,
That was called being a fuck.
defense right there. The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you gotta try and find something. There's nothing.
Now I'll try to
Highlights.
see.
Bitch.
Oh my god.
There for him.
So 2.
Okay, there we go. I don't even remember where the DeAndre Hopkins was now. Oh, my dad's up. I hear him. Oh, are you there? Hold on. Are you, do you see this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go, boy, yo, yo.
Oh,
Come
when
on, just
I
play
came
the
in-
fucking video.
Now you can't even see DeAndre Hopkins, so that's cool. Okay. Wait, are you? Okay, here it is.
Just move the screw. Yeah, just keep the cursor on him.
That was a catch.
Why'd you get off of him? You're blocking him, and then you just laid off.
I know, because I saw. And there's another one. It was this one. Well, see, watch this one. Oops, this is, 2. I can't
A
see.
little bit frightening.
See, I'm covering, when I go to, DeAndre Hopkins, I'm covering him. On number 26. I'm covering him so well. So he doesn't throw to him. He throws all the way to over here.
Well, he's wide open, that's why.
I know. Where is that one? I want to see that one, DeAndre Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins, yeah. I can't find it. I can't find that one. I think that was it.
First quarter field goal attempts for him, and he's converted on both.
I like the positive right there. 2 for 2. Got the points on the board. The negative side is they didn't score touchdowns. And, of course, going forward in this game, that's going to be the aim. And hopefully, they'll be
What
kicking extra
noises
points
are you
instead.
making?
And now out comes Houston. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of
You
what
sound
it's
like
like
you're on
now
an
on the
airplane
sideline.
getting
Because when you
pleasure.
score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things.
How did
there.
he stay on his
It's a
feet,
6-yard
man?
pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during the run
That was
because sometimes
unrealistic.
you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well
What?
because you're headed towards
That
the ball
play.
carrier with abandon.
To throw on 2nd is Watson. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on
I always
that
start
play, but it's nice
behind
to have a safety
and
valve
finish
that's
big.
built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch that?
Nice. Glad I traded for him. He's been a beast. I can't pronounce his name, but he's
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Watson. All the pressure.
Nice, another sack.
He goes down once more.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something else. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across
Damn.
midfield.
Fuck that.
They're able to convert on
The hell.
with a solid gain of 23.
This guy, I can't pronounce.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense.
Damn, Gethers.
Everyone else end up going to the running back out of the backfield.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football as we get going in quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd down and 8 to start things out. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit. And
they drop him for a loss.
Nice.
The penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer? How is that roughing the passer? Hello? How is that roughing the passer?
I don't know.
Did you see that?
You just dove at him, right?
Yeah. And tackled him. That was not roughing the passer. Oh my god. I had him too. Oh, I'm seeing. Yeah, is that roughing the passer too? Fucking driving him into the ground. Do you see that?
You're touching. You need to stop touching him up.
Here, you need to watch this and watch him get driven into the ground. Like, boom! Are you ready?
Yeah.
Just tell me when it's paused.
It's been paused.
Are you live? Watch this. Boom! And that's not roughing the passer. But the little tripping was.
Extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Okay. That was roughing the passer. Roughing the passer.
This is 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Watson. Fuller brings it in over to the middle. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll
Sean Watson is just a baby.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes, when they're going that fast,
how is that roughing the passer though? Seriously.
Might be bigger and lead to an interception.
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so high the receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well. But a moot point there is they were able to connect. So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Fairbairn able to put this one through.
Barely.
And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean? Break
oh,
it?
nice.
Just
I like
because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. Off of play action. Luck.
Damn.
Incomplete. Coverage that time by Aaron Colvin.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first
down?
down?
About the new trailer.
Let's face it.
The Far From Home.
4 yards or more on first
it's
down
so
is what you're
good.
aiming for. They tried to throw
It makes no sense.
Nice effort to knock that
What do you
one
mean
away
it
for
makes
second
no
down.
sense?
Because they're coming out with this movie way too early, and we haven't seen Endgame yet. And last I checked, Spider-Man died.
This is before Endgame. This takes place before Endgame.
No, I've heard this is supposed to be after.
Oh, you've heard wrong.
This is supposed to be after the...
It's not after Endgame, Tristan.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Spider-Man's dead, dude. No, it's not. It's not after. Nick Fury's in this. No.
Yeah, and they're both dead.
Yes, it's not after Endgame, Tristan.
Pretty sure it is.
No, it's not, dude.
Now this defense will be searching for sack number 5.
So this is before Infinity War also.
Yes, this is before Infinity War.
Hey.
Now a first carry for
What do you say, bro?
was lost to the Achilles injury last year.
This.
Very little running room
It's just
there.
weird that they're coming out with this after Endgame. Why couldn't they put this in Captain Marvel before Endgame?
Oh, this
If it's
isn't before Endgame?
No, Endgame April 27th. Freaking Spider-Man, whatever it's called, Far From Home, is like, it was like in May, something like that. Or June, I think June.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say
Doesn't
this
make any
defense has done as good of a job on him as they
Because I
have
remember when we watched Homecoming.
Open man is Miller. He's
We
got
did
it.
it did awesome.
He's got this
We
to
watched it in the
30.
theater
Taken
here.
down.
Yeah, and we did
23
our
yards on the play.
full review on it. We're like, yeah, you're like, it's not your typical Spider-Man movie.
Yes, it wasn't.
I'm like, bro, are you saying that it sucks?
This one looks so good.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson.
Mysterio looks
His throw is
fine.
going to be
Mysterio looks great.
I know coaches tell us all the time.
And whoever this water guy and the Sandman guy
Yeah,
gonna be.
they threw a lot more other people in it too. I'm like, there's a water dude. And
Like, they
there's-
shouldn't have threw that in. Not the spoiler.
It does. I don't even get it.
on second down. Here's Miller. And now running right through it.
But why they threw him in there?
Yeah.
I don't know. Why didn't they just reveal that in the
8
movie?
yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Jabal Sheard in there to drop him.
They're gonna beat me with field goals.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago. And another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
So as it turns out, that
Staying
costing themselves at least get points.
You are a drunk motherfucker.
I am not drunk, dude. Trust me.
After the sack, there was a little consternation there.
No, you would hear things that you wouldn't want to hear, probably.
Probably. Oh, I wouldn't want to.
And the Colts getting ready to go. And hoping to do better
Oh,
than they
come
did
on,
in their
Cohen.
last possession
Oh,
when they
that's
punted the
Mac.
football.
Appeal to
Nice.
the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they
Not the
control
guy I
your
paid
fate.
for.
Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down.
He's like you got screwed over in the straight block.
I know, I can't even play with him.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
You can see the time and effort
Oh,
and
it's
thought
Mac
that they put
again.
into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this.
That
and
was
worked hard
close.
to make it happen.
Give him a couple
I
on the
can't
catch in 2nd and 8. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You've got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
Throw left side complete. That's Grant. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You
Oh,
complete
they
the
already
pass,
set my sparrow
but
on
you don't get
fire.
anything out of it.
But how many times
takes
have we
no
seen
damage.
when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter if they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there. And receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
Now they'll run it with Cohen. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll fake it. Now Love.
Damn it.
Got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
This is such a tight game.
It's been my observation, there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things. Shedding the tackler that gives him some room.
Nice.
Luck showing he can be dangerous when he tackles and runs. He's able to
Andrew Luck.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis right after this. We'll remind you once again, coming up at halftime, we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He's got
I'm getting fucked out of my trade again.
As we wrap up the first month of the season.
No longer is he a rookie, the coach, a true veteran now.
A crafty veteran.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
To throw on 2nd down is Locke. And he takes this
nice.
for a Colts touchdown.
That was a good aim.
His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
I said that's what he said.
Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that will tie things up at 13.
Son of a bitch.
So
The sun comes down.
Here comes Bruce Ellington on the return.
I'm glad you came.
Make no sense at all.
You came. That's the song.
Get set to take over here. And after the field goal last time,
I gotta take these socks off. It's too hot.
What?
So I gotta take these socks off. It's too hot.
we'll see what they can get here. At least they got
These
points
guys need to
out
start
last
killing
drive.
guys, because I need to kill
I've never
them.
met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative.
I don't want to. I'm not
But you
gay.
had fan bases that
Not gay.
weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Caught left side Hopkins. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Gay for
7
pay.
yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. It's hurry-up mode time for the Texans, hustling up to the line. Looking left side, and he's got him in. It's
Shotgun.
Hopkins. And he gets this inside
I
the
need to in order to put this
35-yard
down
line.
in.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On first down, it's Watson. His throw incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much better this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Fuller. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now it's Watson. The catch made by Miller. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here. That looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Watson. This is
motherfucker.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Motherfucker, I hate
Miller in the final
hate
seconds of the first half. And the Texans have
they get in the third quarter too.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've
So that's
seen.
why I'm like,
all the way down just about, and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. This is fielded a couple.
Who did you suggest?
They juked him.
Damn it!
So they've reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight.
Who did you suggest, Tristan? A friend of yours. Where do I look at it, party? So mad.
Oh, shite. I missed my jump.
It's the Texans in. They're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I was joined when I'm good, damn ready.
Now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Now a play fake here on first down. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
You probably didn't invite the guy, did you?
I haven't looked at it.
To Miller. And he gets it here to right around the 24.
Do I know this person?
It'll be a gain of 4.
No.
And that's going to lead to a third
Why did I invite him?
They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
The guy I usually play with, and just going to join, but that's not my party, so I can't actually
Force it to
invite him.
Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate
I
Hairston.
was like, what the hell? I was like,
First
from the party?
possession of
Oh,
the third quarter,
I'm
an
not used to that.
interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to
why
set.
do we-
That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Kayvon Webster there to make the tackle.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Now Cohen. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Big play
Folded
coming up.
like
Here's
a
third
lawn
and
chair.
10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Oh my God.
One that's intercepted. It's J.J. Watt.
It's picked
His
off.
guys are going to take over at the 34.
Why is this game so hard to play, man?
The big boys snagging one. You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football And you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Fuck Deshaun
To me,
Watson.
this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Right,
He's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know, I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards admiration.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Out of the gun, Watson. Underneath for Miller. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It'll be a 3-yard.
That's why he can't join it, because it's our freaking private, bro. Make it unprivate, then fine.
Why? I don't want to talk to him. I don't know him.
Well, I do.
Because you get the completion, which you're counting
That's not your party. I don't want to talk to somebody I don't know.
Well, then I'm gonna leave yours if that's the case. You're not gonna invite him.
Leave it.
I want to talk to the dude, because I just wanted to...
At their own 14-yard line.
Whatever, man.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
I just don't know this guy.
You don't have to know him. Oh, my God. Didn't have to know David either, you know that? I could have just not told you about it at all.
Something happened, and on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Luck on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is
also this shit where you gotta like use the fucking some surprises, right?
He doesn't really care that they hold
Is it just complete, or is it also some new cookie surprise?
Cohen complete. It'll be a pickup of 12
Oh, I
yards.
got lucky. Must have been one of the
down.
guys who's already also
At
had.
his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the
Also,
football. He can
this
kind
has
of
already
get
had
lost, make
one.
someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him.
Yep,
I
I
like
got
what you
lucky.
said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field. When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
On first down, Love. Man open right side, it's Rodgers. And he's taken down inside the 30. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another first down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played
Why?
with way back when and told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions.
I don't know, because I do all the
I'm
time.
going to stay confident, keep flinging it.
I'm not going to make it public.
Nathan might be on it. Huh?
J.J. Watt makes another tackle there, and it's
Nathan might be on. He might join it,
it,
so
if
just...
that's all you're going to get
I'm
running
not
the ball,
going to...
you're not got much success against him and his team.
I'm not done.
Find a way to go around J.J. Watt, which isn't easy to do.
It's really not, because you got to try everything. Can you go around him? Can you go by him?
Yeah, I'll make
Can you
it
influence him
private,
to get him out of
public,
position so
but if
maybe
he
you can
joins.
wall him off? He's a really sharp, intelligent player, as well as a physical specimen. And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the 2 tight ends. Sometimes they line them up together for a power.
Well, Well, I'll leave you to it.
Sometimes they put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out. No matter what, though, when you see two tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think run. In this case, the offense was able to run successfully.
And they'll go on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Yeah, he's got it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Ryan Grant, his second touchdown on the season. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. So now Luck is going to bring the Colts up here to go for the two-point try. They're going to try and run. So he got 3 at one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. And he will not get there as the try for 2 is unsuccessful. And they will remain down by a point. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. And this will not be... turnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. A first down carry now for Miller. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And his throw here is incomplete. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it. And he gets those shoulders right, that pass will go from incomplete to complete.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
That goes in the category of a play that the defense is going to cherish and excites them. On completion, yes, you give up the pass, but no gain. I mean, that's exactly what you want on defense.
And sets up the 4th down. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. A beautiful fake. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. A gain of 3, 2nd down. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Now Luck, eluding the pressure right. He's got him in, complete. And they do get him out of bounds finally, but the damage is done. A big hitter on what proves to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot. Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
That one will go down. It's 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
The well-executed slant routes are based on timing, and that one was hit just right. Ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, right to the receiver. He
trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Howe. He's at the 50, the 30, 20. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. And on that one, with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously in hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Out of the gun. Luck. Flushed out right. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. Luck able to find Hilton there for a Colt first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Luck. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. Heck of a move, but only able to work his way down near the 23. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Here's Luck now on 2nd down. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. And he connects with Ebron. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Good for a Colt first down. The former Lion Ebron there bringing it in from Andrew Luck. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Now Love. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Christian Covington in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Well, enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And Old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play.
Oh, my God.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Griffin's got it, middle of the field. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the 1st down.
Another nice pickup through the air. And a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Hopkins.
Oh, my
and
God.
he'll be taken down
this
at the
too.
46-yard line. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now it's Watson, a bootleg. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Past the 20. Over the middle, complete.
Oh,
that's Griffin. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. And that one results in 35 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in
why
winning and
are you
losing.
going in
Those
there?
types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will bump the lead up to 11. So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game. His 3rd field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you? There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Now a 1st down throw. Locke escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off, that could possibly...
And this is
oh,
intercepted,
my God.
And that should do it. Read it well, and it's picked. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this.